Hello, it's me. It's the guy from the first video on this channel. I don't know who else you'd expect, but it's me. You might be wondering, what are you doing posting a video on this channel 1 week after your event was supposed to take place? Well, we had to push it back. We had to push it back by 2 weeks to July 25th, 2020, due to reasons I won't get into, but yeah, I just really wanted to announce that the event was pushed back. I'm sorry it took so long for me to make this video about it, but thankfully I already told everyone I know who's involved so far in the event that it's been pushed back. So I just put this video out here in case people are just now stumbling across the channel or this first video. And yeah, main point of this video, the event's on the 25th now. Not on the 11th, which was a week ago from the time of this recording, but it is on the 25th. That also means there's still time for you to register if you want to register, because the registration will now end on the 24th, because I feel really bad for not putting this video out sooner. So, yeah. We also have a time. We have an official time for the event now, which is great. It is 7 p.m. Pacific time. So, for the official information, the final information for the date of the event, unless something drastic has to change. The date of the event is the 25th of July, 2020, and it will take place at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So register if you want to be there, because it's a fundraiser for an absolutely fantastic cause, and it should be a great time. I also wanted to clear up a couple things, because I've gotten a lot of confusion about the event, a lot of people not understanding some crucial stuff. So yeah, that's what the second half of this video is going to be about. So the first point I want to make is registration. You got to register. You can't just tell me like, hey, your event sounds cool, and then never register. No, that's not how this works. You have to register by filling out the forms linked in the description of the first video on this channel. That video will be linked down below in this description, but the forms will not be. You have to go to the first video to get those. You can also just click on the channel and then look for the video where I'm just wearing a black shirt that says generic on it. That's the first video. You just want to click on the little arrow by the title if you don't know what the description is, so that it'll bring out like a list of words and links and stuff, and you just click on the link that applies to which part of the event you want to register for, either to perform or to watch. So that leads into our second issue of people not fully understanding that this video event is over Zoom. It's not over YouTube. It has nothing to do with this channel. It's not going to be live streamed. This channel is just for me to get the information out there. The rest of it comes from people registering to get the Zoom code. If you don't know how Zoom works, it's a video conferencing app that allows people to talk with one another and see each other. And a lot of people had to use it during this whole quarantine for work and school and stuff. And you need codes to get into the meetings. The only way to get the code for the meeting for this event is by registering using the forms linked below in the first video. The third issue I want to cover is pricing. Not everyone seems to get, despite the fact that I reiterated it several times throughout the first video, that the only price you have to pay is $1 if you want to watch the event. It's not $5, it's not $10. I made it as cheap and accessible as I realistically could. So if you just donate $1 to Black Lives Matter and you put that, the screenshot, I believe it is, in the audience member registration form or performer member registration form, if you're donating as a performer, then that's all you really need to be cleared to go into the event. And I'll send you the Zoom code on the night of the event, and you just have to log in from there. So that's how the event's going to work. I want to remind you guys to register. It's really important that you register, otherwise you can't participate in the event. Also, I realize my wording might have confused a couple people a few seconds ago when I mentioned performers. If you want to perform, it's free. Performers get in for free. They get to watch the event. They get to perform for free. But you can't just tell one joke and get on. No, you gotta have like a act. You can't just like cheat the system. Also, why would you cheat the system? Because this fundraiser is for a great cause. I realize I went off on a bit of a tangent there, but just want to tell you guys, it's just $1. It's super cheap, and you gotta remember to register though, otherwise you won't get into the event. So thank you for watching. Want to remind you guys to spread this video to like everyone you know. Also want to put out a thank you to Jim Gaffigan for sending a little bit of words of encouragement for this event, because the first video reached him somehow. So I'm very thankful for that. It made my day and maybe even my week. So thank you for that. And I want to thank all of you who have registered or told me about registering so far. It means a lot to me. So thank you. Thank you for watching, and I'll hope to see you all at the event.